Hey, how's it going, guys? Soundcore sent out this pretty cool looking box, and I wasn't really familiar with what was in here until I opened it up, of course. Now they have their new Space series that they recently launched. This time we're going to be focusing on the A40s, but real quick, apparently it mentions that there's a better noise canceling and longer battery life in these Space series. I'm not going to lie though, the battery life has been pretty good on the Soundcore, so if they didn't improve that, I'm totally okay with it, but noise canceling has been kind of a problem where it never really truly worked that well for me. So I'm looking forward to seeing how well noise canceling works on here. Also in the box, you get this like notebook and a little folder where you can put like the user guide and the flaps if you wanted to. So kind of nice. The two things that pop out in the back for me are that it mentions that it reduces noise by up to 98%. Obviously that's quite a bit, but I'm not sure how accurate that is. We'll talk more about that in a moment. And that it also has a 10-hour playtime, 50 hours with the charging case. Now, of course, these companies like to stretch out these numbers, but I will say the number should be a little around 40 hours if I were to take a guess, because that's what happened in the past. Whatever they put down, it's usually like 10 to 20% less. I wouldn't be surprised if you're still doubtful, because just look at how small this case is. That's really pocket friendly. I mean, it's not too heavy or anything. It's made of plastic, so nothing special. It can easily catch scratches and fingerprints on the inside too, since it's glossy. Two things the case has is wireless charging, which I'm glad to see it's back, as well as fast charging. So if you leave it charged for 10 minutes, it can last for 4 hours. That's really nice to see. I think they've had it for in the past too, but it's always appreciated because I've been testing out other earbuds and they don't really have this feature, so I digress. These earbuds are also really small, probably the smallest I've seen from Soundcore so far, and I'm all for it because it makes it lightweight, not only easy to carry around, but also easy on your ears. It doesn't get to the point where it becomes kind of annoying that you have to adjust every now and then. These fit perfectly in my ears, no problems whatsoever, so it's going to be great for workouts or even running. Going outside, you can still hear the traffic, which may be a good thing in terms of safety, but I wouldn't say it blocks 98% of it, although it is a good amount. This may be a given, but when I had music playing over 80%, it became hard to hear anything outside. Not that the sound was super loud, but the noise canceling did a good job, so an improvement from the previous generations overall. One place where Soundcore really excels from the other budget devices or other earbuds in general is just the fact that their app is so versatile. I mean, first off, there's an equalizer. You can change the ambient sound or to have noise cancellation or transparency mode, among other things. And then there's also things like Hear ID, where you can have it more tailored to your sound profile. And I would argue that this alone enhances the experience greatly. In terms of sound, I've listened to some other reviewers mention that this has an incredible amount of bass, or something along those lines. I can't really agree there. The bass is there, but it's nothing to be too excited about. There's more of a balance of mids and highs. The mids and highs are pretty good, with the exception of treble. Like the treble is kind of a little higher than expected sometimes, and you can kind of tell that to make up for the bass. Not that there isn't any bass, but it's just there's more of a balance overall in terms of sound. But I wish there was a little bit more bass. That would be nice to see, but I guess you can only expect so much here. So overall, I think that the sound is above average, and what you're really getting here is above average sound and the features that it comes with. I mean, the Soundcore app is incredible. I mean, easy to use, easy to install. And then there's also other features like we mentioned before, along with LDAC. And I think that makes it worthwhile for what it's worth, because there are some headphones I tested out that cost more than this and you get less. So that's my final verdict. I think these are a good pickup choice, but definitely do your own research and do some more research on it, because my opinion is coming from more of an average consumer standpoint. I'm not a huge audiophile or anything. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and leave a like if you did find this video helpful, as well as subscribe for more. As always, thanks for watching.